On Tuesday's installment of This Morning, hosts Philip Schofield and Holly Willoughby welcomed author Omid Scobie onto the show to speak about Prince Harry following the release of his book. During their conversation, he claimed the Duke was once collateral damage to protect his father's blunder. This week, the Duke of Sussex's highly anticipated book Spare hit the shelves as the 38-year-old gave people an intimate insight into his life as a royal. Along with opening up about the broken bond he now has with his brother and father, Harry also spoke about the British media and their negative portrayal of him and his wife Meghan Markle. Speaking about one incident in the past where the royal couple had been made out to look as though they had done something they shouldn't have, their friend stepped in to clarify. He said, there were questions over why it was a security matter, which it said in council paperwork. Piers Morgan takes aim at Prince Harry for being the unhappiest happy man. Piers Morgan returned to Twitter 2 weeks after his account was hacked to slam pathetic Prince Harry following Sunday night's interview with Tom Bradby on ITV. The journalist has been a highly vocal critic of Harry and Meghan, describing the Duke by saying he'd never seen an unhappier happy man in my life. Read Piers Morgan's full comments here. I remember speaking to a palace aide at the time who said that this whole thing had come from the fact that Charles had given them a gazebo for their garden. He hadn't done the appropriate checks with whoever was working on the project. Scobie added following backlash, Harry and Meghan wanted to set the record straight in telling the public the gazebo had been a gift. He continued, palace aides intervened because they felt that it would have made Charles look bad. So, they had to stand back and take the hit for that story, as innocuous as it sounds. The journalist told the presenters stories like that would get spun into something more negative, and with that experience being repeated, they got fed up. Scobie added, I don't always think it's an agenda to make them look bad, but it's often a way of protecting others, but then they, in the process, are collateral damage. In Harry's interviews with ITV and CBS, the Duke of Sussex accused the palace, along with his stepmother Camilla Queen Consort, of leaking certain stories to the press to control the narrative. He mentioned after he spoke to his father about not wanting him to marry Camilla, stories in the media started to appear. Harry said, stories began to appear everywhere in all the papers about her private conversation with Willie, Prince William. Stories that pinpointed accurate details, none of which came from William, of course. They could only have been leaked by the one other person present. Those certain members have decided to get into bed with the devil, the tabloid press, to rehabilitate their image. The moment that rehabilitation comes at the detriment of other. That's where I draw the line. This Morning continues weekdays on ITV from 10 a.m.